Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the temperature sensor in a Samsung refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For the job, we're going to need a Phillips and a flathead screwdrivers, a putty knife, a pair of side cutters, and a zip tie. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new temperature sensor. This temperature sensor is located inside of the fresh food compartment in the upper corner of the evaporator assembly. It senses the temperature of the evaporator and relays it to the main control board. The board, based on that info, operates the defrost cycle. If the temperature inside the fresh food section is above normal and you can see ice buildup on the evaporator, check the temperature sensor and replace it if needed. To get to the part, we need to open both doors. Next, I'm going to remove both vegetable drawers, pulling straight out, lifting up and sliding out. Same thing here. Next, I'm going to remove the shelves and lift up and release that rear hooks. And same thing here. And now I'm going to remove these two. To remove the vegetable drawer cover, we need to press simultaneously two buttons here on the sides. That's like locking tabs. Push it in and lift up. To release it. Now we can slide it out. To remove the rear panel, we need to take out 1, 2, 3, and 4 Phillips screws. For that purpose, I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. And we're going to start taking them out. Now I'm going to remove this central shelf support. Lift it up and take it out. They are marking the locking tabs behind the evaporator cover panel. So to open it, we need to use the putty knife, and we're going to insert it right where the arrows are and push it in. And get it to the right side. And it's open. Now I'm going to pull it from the bottom. And it comes out. Do not go far with it because we need to unplug first the harness at the back here. We need to unplug this and this one. And the locking tab is on the bottom and it's here on the side. So I'm going to start with the bottom one and I'm going to take out the top one. And now we can remove this cover assembly. So this is our temperature sensor that we're going to replace with this yellow harness. And I'm going to start with unplugging this double plug on the top. There are two tabs, locking tabs. I'm going to pull them in and pull out the plug. Alright, so free it from here. Okay, so next would be cutting this zip tie. I'm going to use the side cutters and I'm going to clip off this zip tie. So we're going to separate these two harnesses. This is our defrost heater, and this is a temperature sensor. Next, I'm going to use a flat blade screwdriver, and I'm going to remove this holder, that red bracket that holds the two different plugs together. So pry it up and remove it. I'm gonna separate them. I usually don't put them back because the plugs are good without them, as long as you make sure that they're locked in place. Next, I'm going to turn this holder 180, and I'm going to pull out this old temperature sensor from the holder. This is the old temperature sensor next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. We're going to install the new temperature sensor. The bulb goes in first. Then I'm going to turn it 180. Make sure that this insulation is all intact here. Let's install a zip tie to keep those two harnesses together. And there's some extras. It's going to be cut off by the side cutters. And then we're going up, and I'm going to plug these two plugs. The blue one is at the bottom, and the white plug is on the top. Now I'm going to install the evaporator cover assembly. Bring it in, and I'm going to plug these two plugs in. The blue one goes on the top, and then I'm going to plug the white one. Alright, and we're going to install the panel. The top goes in first into the groove, push it up, and we're going to press the sides in. Now I'm going to install this central rail, shelf support. Now I'm going to secure this panel with 4 screws. Just so you note, there's 2 ones going on the top and the bottom of the rail. They are much longer than the other 2. And now I'm going to place this 2 shorter ones. Now we're going to install the vegetable drawers cover. Place it on the supports and push it back and down. Now we're going to install this bottom row shelves in. The hooks at the back goes into the cutouts, and the one next to it, and the top row. Next would be the drawers. I'm going to slide it in slightly on the side and then in, and I can slide it in. Same thing here, slightly on the side, and then we can slide it in. And now when we're done, we can close the doors. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by appliancepartspros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.